welcome to episode 2 of what I want to call Tech Lookout. I hope you enjoy this episode.
How did you like that intro? I pre-recorded that on Talking Tom, and then I played it back for you guys. But, yep, see, it's still talking. Anyhow, this is episode 2 of Tech Lookout, and here, as you can see, we're looking at the Galaxy Tab 4 Nook. Okay, so, personally, I'm just going to be really quick about this. I think it's a gimmick on Nook's part to get more sales and everything, get more profits and everything. Because it's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem practical. I've never seen anybody do it before, do something like this before, so I can't really say if it's practical per se, but maybe it is in a business standpoint. But I don't think that having a Samsung Nook will sell it at all. And to me, it just seems like more bloatware. Anyhow, as you can see, it's $200 of free content that comes with it, but it's only $179, so I'm a little confused on that part, but it's $200 of free content, but it's only worth it if you were actually going to buy it. So if you were never going to buy, I don't even know, some book that they have pre-installed on there, then great, but if not, then it's pointless, and it's not really, I mean, it isn't pointless, but then their selling point with the $200 of free content isn't really meaning anything, you know? So, really, it's just an average tablet with some Nook bloatware put in, and it's Android. I should mention that. It is an Android tablet. That may actually be a selling point if Samsung and or Nook advertised it. Then they could be like, oh, it's Android with Nook software on it. But I don't see this kicking off. Maybe eventually. Maybe if they make more things like it. But I'm not seeing it happen. And right here, I kind of messed it up. I didn't know that their 360 view was a video of all this. And my frames per second for recording this isn't that good. But whatever. So, I apologize for that. And here, I just want to go really, really quick in this. Supposedly, Chinese hackers stole the personal data of 4.5 million people in the hospital records in some certain hospitals. So that's breaking-ish news, so I just want to go into that. It is kind of interesting because, and this is the one point that everybody is making, it was supposedly exploited, the records were supposedly exploited by Heartbleed, which, if true, I haven't had it confirmed yet, but if true, this would be the first confirmed use of Heartbleed in a hacking standpoint. So, pretty interesting. Not too good for those 4.5 million people, but, you know, I'm kind of hesitant to say that it was actually Chinese, because I feel like we're blaming a lot on the Chinese, but I'm just, you know, shooting that out there. Anyhow, James Foley, it's sad. I didn't really know if I should go into this or not, but I just went and did it. So he was held captive by a terror group from 2012, and they executed him took a video of it, and then it's been going up on Twitter and everything, and for now Twitter has been blocking the accounts that have reposted or posted or tweeted, really, any of that. So I guess good for them, but it is kind of sad. So on a happier note, Windows 9 is supposed to come out on September 30th. Thank goodness. Oh my. I was getting really sick of Windows 8. My brother and my sister got 2 Windows 8 machines, and it's, yeah. So, just going into some rumors here. It's supposed to still have the Metro apps, like the tiles on it. But I hope they change the availability, the ease of use, and all that. It should have tiles in the start button, like the start button. So, like in Windows 8, at the bottom left of my screen, if you click that, then it'll have mini tiles. But I'm kind of thinking that that is going to be true. Just, yeah. And so I hope that Windows 9, aka Threshold, is an improvement to Windows. Now, the HTC One for Windows. Why are you defiling the name of the HTC One with Windows? HTC, come on. I'm not a big fan of the Windows operating or Windows mobile operating system. I think it has like less than 3% of the mobile operating system percentage of use, and that's just dumb. I guess it's not much to talk about. It's an HTC M8 with Windows on it, so can't really go into much detail. I mean, it's kind of boring. Not a big fan of Windows, as I said, but whatever, Alright, Google Music subscription service. I am sort of excited for this. It will be much like... Actually, let me explain. So, this will be a knockoff, if not better than a knockoff, of Google Play All Access Music. So you get, like, a ton of music and... well, really any music, but then you can also download it. You can what else? It's ad free, obviously, but it's really interesting, and I'm wondering if they'll even keep Google Play Music after this, because I feel like it's kind of fizzled out while YouTube is becoming the bigger thing. So I'm thinking that Google Play Music will go eventually. I hope that it doesn't, but then again, if they could incorporate a media player for at least music into YouTube, then perhaps I would use that over my Google Play Music. So yeah, pretty interesting. We go the Asus. I call it Asus. Other people call it Asus. The smartwatch is supposed to launch September 3rd. Everything, all the hardware and everything is coming out in September, early to mid-September. So, really quick, just, it's rumored, but Asus is, just teasing us, showing us stuff from it. But, that price tag, wow, compared to the Moto 360, which I will talk about in a few minutes, that is an amazing price. I mean, $99, that's as much as a Jawbone up, or a Fitbit. That's just cool. I'm super excited. I like Asus. I have an Asus tablet, love it. Now for swinging copters. Yet another 8-bit game. I don't know how people put up with them. So this is from the creator of Flappy Bird, so it's not malware like I think it was like 89% of all the Flappy Bird knockoffs had malware on them in the Google Play Store. So it's nice to know that this is a trusted thing. But just look at that. It's like a vertical Flappy Bird instead of horizontal. So yeah. All right. So the MIUI, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. They have gotten a lot of publicity for their looking like Apple, I guess. So down to how their CEO dresses when he goes up to explain about the new software and hardware. That is how close they are to Apple. And like, look at this software. This is the latest little gimmick, I guess you could say. All these gimmicks, jeez. This is the latest gimmick from them. And as you can see, it looks a lot like iOS 7 with the simplistic design. I hope it doesn't get rid of people's contacts when they update it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think they're just copying Apple because Apple is such a successful company in what they do. And don't get me wrong, these people are very popular over in China and Asia in general. But yeah, so Best Buy, very briefly, put up the Moto 360 on their site. I mean, I'm gonna guess Motorola is getting really mad at them right now because that is a major screw up on their part, and they listed it at $250, which is I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit more actually, because it's such a long-awaited product that they could really charge $300 for it, and they would still sell probably as many as the Moto G and the Moto, or not the Moto, the LG G Watch and the Gear Live. I mean, I could really see them charging $300. So $250, shocker for me. Still don't know if I'll buy it. I'm presuming not. Its flat tire display would always mess me up. Yes, I said flat tire. Alright, so the Samsung Galaxy Alphas, so you know that's running Galaxy. Yeah, so just so you know. So it's the metal metal casing, which is what people have been wanting in Samsung phones and tablets for a long time. These are supposed to be their high-end phones, so I'm wondering if the specs will be amazing, like 3 gigs of RAM and stuff like that. So we're not really sure if it's all metal or just the sides are metal, but all in all, it's one of the things that people really liked about iPhones, and now Samsung has incorporated it into their phones. Or their phones. Yes. So, this is the story that I kind of almost didn't want to talk about because it wasn't like breaking news, or not breaking news, but super popular news, but I thought I should mention it because Samsung acquired SmartThings, which is a smart home, I guess you could say, creator, which there are a lot out there, but this is one of the better ones. It started on Kickstarter, maybe Indiegogo. It was a Kickstarter project, and now Samsung acquired them, so I'm wondering if they'll have more smart appliances out there soon. Yes. Alright, I am going to do the product of the week for the first time. And so the product for the week is the Lenovo Chromebook. This is a pretty cool Chromebook, and obviously it runs Chrome OS, but it has a touch screen, which is new, to say the least. And well, it's not new because the Chromebook Pixel had one, but I'm wondering if they're going to optimize Chrome OS to be able to work with touchscreen a little bit better. But it's pretty cheap. It's not the cheapest, but for the hardware, it's pretty nice hardware. However, I think you should stick it out for getting the newer one when it comes out. There should be a full Yogo, which would be able to be flipped all the way back to a tablet instead of just the stand, which is what this one goes to. But let's check out the features. Obviously Chrome OS, touch, blah blah blah. All day battery life, 8 hours isn't all day. Sorry Lenovo, but 8 hours isn't all day for the rest of us. But it just is a standard, standard Chromebook. So it's spec wise actually. But thus concludes another episode. Stop it. Just close. Oh. Okay, we'll just work through this. Thus concludes another episode of Tech Lookout.